Hey guys, welcome to episode 8 of Bappé Knows Best. We are a little bit late, aren't we?
Just a day
late, but we're back in business. I was away with work for a week, so I got back late last night. So, yeah, we are here and we have lots to talk about. I haven't spoke to him in a week because even when I got home last night, I was like, "Hi, Dad, missed you. Going to bed." So
I said, we've got to do a podcast before 12 o'clock. You've got here at 11:30, like, Monday. It's got to be strictly Monday. After 8 weeks, it's already a day late.
No, only a day late. And
we've got to apologise to your 7 people who are regular listeners here, right? Yeah. I know you haven't gone to work yet, and you probably lost wages because of this lot, because you need this to boost you up for the week. So we'll reimburse you for any wages lost, but it'll be next year, because I've got to get a load of money next year, apparently. She's got some mega holidays planned or something like. And so I've got to save up a few gyros and go hungry, which I should do really, because it's not going down at the moment. Just before we carry on what we've done today, the latest on my little, what's it called, a challenge?
Oh yeah, let's do a little challenge update.
The little challenge
My
update.
challenge update is very quick.
It's non-existent, right? She failed from the get-go, right, yeah?
We went away, as you know from our last podcast, we went away super last minute on the 1st of July, on day 1 of the challenge, and we was away for a week, and I just wasn't able to do my challenge, like my kick-ups. I've been training loads, but I just haven't done kick-ups. But Dad, so that's I'm going to do a new challenge. I just need to think about it. But now that I'm home, I've been away for 2 weeks now, I can think about it. But Dad, update on your challenge.
As for my million in a month, I must have been tripping when I said that. Like, because
I told you.
Because last Monday I was on 45 with 5. That's after a week.
45 what?
Supposed to be after nearly $250,000 after a week. And 45,000, of course. Like,
that's still good though. How are you keeping track of this?
I can't. I've got that what's it called? That disease that people got. What they call it? That disease that a lot of people got. They claim to have it to get extra benefits usually, right? Yeah.
Dad.
They want to get extra bit of pip. They call it AC. What's
OCD,
it called?
That's not OCD.
No, OCD is when you're clean. That's definitely not me.
You mean autistic?
But maybe when you count numbers and that, and stars and suns and all this stuff. Like anyway, yeah, 45 way off the mark, right? Yeah. But I was on holiday. On holiday, I can't say that. No, we wasn't on holiday. We was visiting. So how is Pops? How is Pops?
He passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Really? 2 days ago.
Wow. Didn't know this. This is proper live, unfiltered stuff.
We actually haven't spoke. We said we'd catch up today.
Yeah, and we'll talk all about the stuff that we happened last week. I'm sorry to hear that, but you got to see it. You got to see it because so many people turn up at people's funerals, but it's better to see them before they go.
And all he wanted was to meet the kids, and he did. They read to him. They read him a book each. He kissed them. He hugged them. It was really sweet. So it was a lovely week. And it was only when we left him and said goodbye on the last day that he started deteriorating.
Because he wanted to see you and the
it was good timing.
Part of it.
Like, good timing for us to spend like that last week with him when he was like coherent and stuff. So
I recommend to anyone, go and see the people before that. I know you can't always tell because people do go unexpectedly, but if you know they're on their way out, see them before they die, because it's a hell of a lot better than a funeral to see them when they're still moving around and acknowledging you in it. Anyway, going back to what I was saying, last year it was for 45,000. I managed to get up to 200 last night, just before midnight. That's nearly half the month gone now. I'm 800,000. I mean, the way I'm going now, I'll hobble over to 500,000. The thing is, if I'd have said 500,000, it ain't got a ring to it. There's something about a mil has got a ring to it. A million sounds good. Half sounds a bit naff, doesn't it? But I'm not going to give up yet. Any less, I probably would have given up. I'm not going to carry on.
That was a bit of a wild challenge.
It is a bit of a wild challenge, but I'm going to have to just boost it up. And what I'm going to change, because we had a lot of junk food in America, but it was healthy junk food. What I've done, instead of going on sales when I come back, I carried on eating junk food with the unhealthy English junk food, because their junk food is like all caught wild outside.
So did you feel like you was eating healthy?
I was eating healthy out there because it was all like healthy. The cheese was from a farm, the eggs were from a farm, the meat was caught wildly, that sort of stuff. Even though they were making pizzas and lots of stuff that is regarded as junk food, it was healthy junk food. It's not the stuff you buy down I'm not going to name any names, right? But the usual stuff. I mean, it's just completely rank stuff, where the animals are just parcelled into a little cage and that, It's the quality of the stuff which it makes it bad. But even though still there was a lot of fats in that. And anyway, I got to 200,000. I wanted to get the $250,000 after. We just got over 2 weeks. It's not quite. So
are you still thinking you're going to get $1 million?
I don't think I'm going to. I'm still going to go for it, But the rate I'm going now, I'm going to hobble over with $500,000. The rate I'm going now,
That's still good though. Why don't you just do $1 million over 2 months?
No, because the challenge. Do you know what? In my life, I've never ever finished anything. It's like, you want to talk about boxing briefly, like when I was a kid, when I was 16, yeah, I went down a boxing club, yeah. In them days, the only thing you put on was gloves. No head guards, no gum shields, no nothing like that. Went in the first round, boom, bashed this kid about. I thought, yeah, this is a bit of me, man. Anyway, second fight I had, right? It was only a round, that's all it is. Wow, this was tough, the second one. Whoa, about a draw. Well, you know what happened in the third one, didn't you?
Did you get battered?
Like I battered the first kid, like. Anyway, after I thought, this ain't none of me, you're 16. You know, I go to a football match, you know what I mean, run around there, at least you can run away down the road if it comes on top. You can't really run anywhere in a boxing ring. Like. But anyway,
so
apart from
that was the end of your career?
Yeah, I always did a little bit of training, obviously, but never I've had one or two little spars once or time. I don't know what it is about it. It's not that I want to... Come on, it's that I don't know. There's an art to it when you get it right. It's the dancing around, and there's an art. It can be an art, yeah. Most to be honest with you, like football matches, most fights are boring, isn't it? Because it's all tactical and all that, you know. But when they do have a good tear up, but there's skill involved, it's great to watch. I've got to say. And funny enough, the last great tear up I saw was two girls. I never thought that girls could fight like that. It was on that.
Oh, you told me about that.
It was on that fight
that wasn't that long
where
ago,
that old age boxer fought that YouTuber. Like, what was that old age boxer's name? I forgot his name now. Like, you know what I mean? He comes from Brooklyn or something, like Brownsville, yeah. But it was a bit sad to see that because he was in his day he was untouchable, like. But anyway, the point is we're going to end this now conversation. We're going to talk about last week. I'll carry on, but I'm going to try and eat salads for the next 2 weeks. To go with another 800,000 in 17 days.
We're talking about food again.
Food again, right? Okay, that's it.
Anyway, that's update on challenges.
And she's going to do a little montage in about a week or two about me doing all the little flash moves.
He started to like social media. He wants me to do little reel.
What do
you mean by montage is real? It's called reel.
Yeah.
It's called a reel.
Montage in a collection of little snaps
reel.
Of like, yeah.
It's a reel for Instagram.
No speeding up business.
No, it doesn't want me to speed up.
I know when you see it, you're going to think it's well speeded up, but it's not. It's going to be. Do you know that there was a certain fighter, a little kung fu fighter, he died in the 70s.
Why he was in the movies. Say any names about anyone?
Oh, I can. He's dead now, isn't he? Bruce Lee, right? They actually, when he went on the cameras, he was so fast. They actually had to slow it down for people to see it. I'm not trying to compare myself to that. Right, yeah, let's get it right, yeah. But they did, right, yeah. So you won't have to slow anything down, but you're not going to speed anything up anyway. That's the end.
It'll be real life. Life. But listen, he likes.
No, I don't like phones in that because we're going to talk about the phones now.
No, we're not.
Because I took my grandson out for my first proper little.
So this week we don't even know. Well, you know I've been working this week, but we literally haven't spoke, and I have no idea what you've been up to this week. The kids are on summer holidays already. Kev's been working at a camp at school, so the kids have they've done a bit of camp. They've had the choice to go, haven't they? Like either stay with you or go camp.
Anyway, the young one, the little one,
the loyal one, loyal one to you.
Yeah, he wants to hang out with me. Anyway, I had to go and scratch on yesterday.
So I thought I wouldn't even know what that means.
I thought I'll show my grandson a place you can go in the future. We go twice a month, yeah. You get your fat paid for you. You get about 400. Why she can't even look at me, can she? It's a good job it's not a heavy subject, right? Yeah. Take
your grandson to work day.
Yeah, so you only got to go twice. You only got to go twice a month for half hour, and they send you about 400 quid, like, and you get your flat paid for you as well. Like, it's not bad. It's not a bad job, God. Is it? Like, anyway, right? We went on the bus.
But I haven't heard about any of this, by the way.
The previous day, it was such a hot day when you wanted to go to the park, right? So we went to the park, but obviously...
Wait, the day before?
A couple of days before or something, yeah. Proper hot day, right? He wanted to go... Obviously, I rarely go with my top off, but this day had to be tops off, mate. So I was just in my shorts and trainers. He had to go, boom.
Did you put sun cream on him?
Do you know what? It was late in the afternoon, and I actually found the fact that...
Oh, did you? You put sun cream on it?
30, and I just put it on his shoulders, because that's all we've done when we were kids. We got chamomile on the top of our shoulders.
Did you actually put sun cream on him?
Just on his shoulders, because it was late in the day, just on the top of his shoulders, because I think that's the most vulnerable bit. Just went like that, just a slap, just like that. Do you know what I mean?
Just a slap.
Not like when they go to Spain and come back whiter than when they went. Like they just get smothered and stuff. They look like ghosts. Like they walk around on the beach.
Well, you know why?
Like we went to
Spain and got burnt, so you can't say anything. That's why my mum's so protective over their skin. We can't say anything.
Yeah, but we went for an 8-hour marathon.
The podcast showed how red we were.
Yeah, probably.
Podcast 6.
5 actually.
Sorry.
I think I'm alright with numbers.
Yeah, 5 were burned. So that's why. But anyway, I'm quite impressed that you put sun cream on him.
Anyway, but yesterday when we wanted to go on the bus, because you see another geezer walking around about the top, and he said he's got his belly out and all that. He went like,
He loves having his belly out.
Yeah, anyway, he wanted to go with his belly out yesterday. It's still warm, but not as. So I've got to put top on, it's not that warm anyway. So, and we're going to get on a bus, so I've got to try a little bit.
Did you persuade him to leave it on?
No. He went without a thing, but I did put his Atletico Madrid. I can say football clubs, can't
the one he's wearing. He's
in the
here,
back,
by the way.
He's over there, by the way, yeah. And put it in the bag anyway. We went on the bus like and that, and he wanted to, of course, swing on the things, didn't he? I said, we'll wait for the people to get off.
Oh my God. I wish there was like player cam.
People look a bit depressed on the bus. I don't usually avoid them like anything. I think these things make them worse, but we said all that, yeah. Yeah, and then I think they invented these things so they don't have to talk to people like me on the bus, so they can just hide. People used to hide behind their newspapers, they just hide behind their phones now.
Anyway, tell us about your week.
Anyway, when we got to Malden, I said, wait till everyone gets off, and then he had a little go on and he hung around on it. Only for 10 seconds, because he's had to go into the bus stop anyway. Anyway, we was walking along, and we went to go to Sainsbury's. Like, on the way, he bought himself a little thing. Went in Sainsbury's, queued up with a bit of food. There's this religious lady, with the hoods on and all that behind me. Like, anyway, he decides to do a moonie. Pulls his shorts down like that. He's got no pants because we go commando style. Because in the summer it's sticky. Pants.
He had no pants on?
No, none of us had pants. I mean, we had trousers on.
God, that's so cool.
And he's on a moon. I said, you can't do that. And the funny thing, there's an old lady in front of me going, nowadays you can't do nothing anymore. Back in the old days. Back in the old days there was loads of flashes lying around, yeah.
He just randomly pulled his trousers down?
He just went like that, but not right then. He just went like that down the moon. It was almost like he was doing it to the religious lady. I started thinking, I hope she don't think I told him to do that to her, because some people don't like religious people for whatever reason, they just... Anyway, went through the park and that was on my shoulders most of the time. Go and see the neighbours. Anyway, Dog went mental anyway. The neighbour's got a dog. Dog's all right with me, but then he saw suddenly a bigger vision of me with a head on top because of my shoulder. And it's one of them extra bullies, one of them dogs, isn't he? There's like two of them in there. Right? Anyway, after he didn't say nothing for it, he said, he's shy. I said, he's not shy, he's just sussing you out. Like. Anyway, within 2 minutes... He's done a front moon. He's got his old bill out, and it's that age. I know I'm standing up. Because you know what it is. It's that I blame Adam and Eve for this, right? Yeah, and the people that follow that sort of stuff, right? Yeah, I let him run around up, so it's not a big deal, right? But when people say, you got to cover up, the birds are going to take, or someone's going to take the willy, and all this sort of stuff, then they think it's an issue, like, and this is when they start going, this is why we get all shy with all that and all that. We used to only cover up because it was cold, let's have it right, not because it was shame. Yeah, true that? It was that, no, then we went to the park, she loved the old school park, down in Mitcham, can't mention no names, we can mention places, of course we can. Old school park where there's no plastic at the bottom, no bouncy stuff, you got to be careful, so he's climbed up there, he got stuck and all that a little bit, but it's quite hazardous, but he's quite brave, he's like a little monkey, isn't he? Anyway, went down the dole office and said, woman's going, what have you been doing looking for work? And I didn't even see him, he was sitting there, and he must have done an expression, and she sort of laughed at me and laughed at him, and said, he sort of shook his head, says, yeah, he probably doesn't want me to go to work, I always have to look after him, can't look after him anymore, stuff like that. And then, actually, that was it, we went on a
They said to you, have you been to work or looked for work? And JJ said no.
Something like, I didn't see his face, but she looked at me like that and said, she kind of laughed. She had to laugh. It wasn't the usual one. The usual one I have, the real strip, was right next to me like that.
So was you keeping quiet?
No, well,
that's the one you...
she's a bit of a...
You act, that when you fell asleep, pretended to fall asleep?
No, that was the younger one. She was cool, she's just a trainee, you can do that with them. This one, she don't take no prisoners, this one, the other one, the one that was next door, yeah? She's on my case. They're getting on my case now after 40 years of gliding in and out through that, yeah. Now, I showed them my passport, I've got an OAP pass. I go, no, it's not an OAP, it's a 60s plus, That's the same sort of thing, isn't it? Anyway, they want me to go and get a job. I said, you're not going to be unemployed in about 2 years. AI's going to be doing all your work. This
is
work,
that what you said
this work is non-existent. It doesn't... Look, 80% or 90% of people's work out there is meaningless, yeah? You're just chasing other people doing nonsense. It's just by the people at the top of the pyramid to keep all the people busy. Busy to stop them doing whatever their passion in life is, man. Which is whatever. You know what I mean? Because you haven't got the time or the energy to it. You might get an hour in the evening and that just before you slump on the sofa. Then you've got to go all over, same thing all over again. The whole thing has been rigged, yeah. But not a great plan from the start, but it's kind of morphed into something, you know what I mean? And they tempt people who are doing quite well to come and be part of their gang, but still kind of work for them and keep the others pressed under pressed, what's it called? Under the thumb, that's it, you know? this is my reason is because I'm just a lazy bee. You know what I mean? Being no cursing. You know what a bee means?
Lazy G.
A lazy bee. You know, someone who's born out of wedlock. Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking GIT.
GIT. No, that's what we can say. Git. It's like we said shit the other day. No, what did we say? Bullshit. That's right. That
you said that.
You said you corrected me the other day, like, so that's about we can get away with that one, like, yeah. No, because we've got people who don't want to hear all that cursing, like. Well, we'll abbreviate the cursing.
Okay, I wouldn't say you're fully a lazy G or B.
As far as society's things concerned.
Yeah. As far because if you're looking at work, yes.
As far as paying my taxes is concerned,
yeah,
right?
very.
But I'd point to them out down the office that because I do what I do, my family can go out to pay the taxes that pay for me, and there's a bit left over for the others. Because I'm sure they to her and her other half pay more than 10 bags a year taxes, and I cost them 10 bags a year. Yeah,
so
you're paying for mine. There's a little bit extra for anyone else who hasn't got people that go out to work or whatever. Yeah, so if it weren't for that, she might have to stay home. The kids might have driven her mad.
That's what I'm saying. You're not lazy. Cause
not only the tax that she's not paying, the extra tax that the people of the school that you're paying them, that all goes into the same kitty. But it doesn't count to them. They're just ticking boxes.
That makes sense.
They keep saying
you should be a politician.
I'm not a very good liar.
Yeah, that's true.
How do you know when a politician lies?
Go on.
He moves his lips. That's stupid jokes. That's rubbish. Like, yeah.
A little bit funny.
Just a little bit funny, like, yeah. So that was my way, and then we basically went on a couple of buses, and that's the first outing of it. I'm a bit paranoid about cars. Him going, even like I planned having my shoulders even walking through on the road in case one of them idiots on a scooter come out. I see less of them nowadays. You know, they come on the scooters.
I don't think they're actually allowed to be. That's because I don't think they're allowed on the.
They weren't never really allowed. But
no,
they got stricter with it or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe that's what it is. So I just have visions of someone, not obviously not on purpose, but accidentally hitting a 3-year-old. You can hit a 60-year-old. I can get away with it. And even though their bones are more flexible than ours, we're a lot bigger, so I don't mind. I can go to hospital for a couple of weeks, whatever. It's cool. It's cool, man. You know what I mean? It's all right.
So you had a good week with them then?
Great, it's great. Hang out with
She wanted to do camp. She's been at Kev's camp all week, like doing gymnastics and swimming and football, and she
does some man. She went into a crab, but from a flick back over. Yeah.
She's been practicing. I need to see that because she's been practicing that all week.
She wants to win. She only got silver. It was to her best mate.
I got home last night, gave them a kiss. I was obviously in bed, and I thought, tomorrow Kev's got to go to camp. I was like, it's we're off today. I'm off today for work, so I thought I'll spend the morning with the kids, and then we'll do something, and then maybe go down to camp for the afternoon so they can see Kev and join him in the camp. So this morning, they both got up just 5 minutes after each other, and they both gave me a big kiss and cuddle, mommy, and then she's like, Daddy, when we go in camp?
Yeah, she said.
I was like, wait, do you want to stay with mummy? I want to go camp.
She's ruthless.
So I was like, of course you can go camp. And I said, JJ, do you want to stay with mama or do you want to go camp? He said, stay with mama.
She's going to be a little tool.
My loyal boy.
Yeah. He wants to go camp. They're going to ditch me.
Yeah, we're going to go camp. We'll go camp in a bit, Baba.
I've got to sleep and carry on.
Are you listening over there?
Yeah, I've got to sleep before I start doing my eating salads.
Yeah, we've got to let Bappy sleep.
Sleep, salads, and I'll be sick of it. You know what? I'm neglecting every other exercise, even using the bus pass, so I can just do this. And I've even got to do it more now. It's going to drive me mad by the minute.
You don't want it to drive you mad. It's supposed to be fun. And
no, it is fun, but the point is I like to do other things, but I don't want to really energetic things, so I haven't got the energy to do that. Anyway, back off that topic. What did you do last week? I'm glad you
had a good week. I had a really good week. I'm quite exhausted because we got back from America. I think I was home got back from America.
It's also going on these holidays, isn't it?
Landed from America, went straight, because we landed in Heathrow, went straight to work, which is literally 5 minutes.
I'm just going to get a walk. It's over there. You don't want
to. I was actually telling you this, but you can hear me.
I'm not listening. I can still listen, but I'm not.
Went to work on that day that we landed. Come back from work. Saw the kids for a bit. Went to training. Got back from training. Repacked, although didn't have to repack because I didn't have my old suitcase because that got left in New York. But anyway, packed for Ireland for work, and they literally left at 6 a.m. the next day. So I am exhausted because it was a full-on week, but it was fun. It was a really good week. We had pre-season
camp. Fun at work, man.
I always have fun at work.
You used to 20% of them, didn't you?
We literally was on football camp all week. So the boys had training, a couple games, they had pool sessions, and then
What, playing pool?
No, they're table tennis though.
Oh.
And I was full on in America, training properly every day. Like, I was all training, like the whole family. At work, I had the first day, I had a break. I didn't do anything. Oh no, the morning that I woke up to go to Ireland, I went for a run. So I did a 3K run. So then that day I did exercise. The next day I had the break where I didn't do any exercise. But there was a lot of walk-ins, I did that. But I mean like an actual session. Then I did
walk-ins all right for grannies. I mean walking.
Then I did a swimming session. I did a
great grannies, not
kick
great
around in a sprinting session, box to boxes.
That's
done a gym session, and then yesterday I done a 5K. I did my quickest time. I was annoyed because I wanted to get under 30, but I did like 30 minutes and 20 seconds. But anyway, but yeah, so it was a really full-on week.
For anyone who's it's 3 miles, all this caves. I don't know.
It's actually 3.2. It's actually 3.2.
Is it really? Okay.
I think.
Yeah, you might be right as it goes. It's just over 3, right? Yeah. But I don't know. Maybe most of our 7 listeners are younger than 60 or 50. Say 50. Like 50 is the cut-off point, isn't it? I don't know.
As I work in kegs, it sounds better.
You know, my stepdad. He talks about metric stuff, and he watches all the old English programs and reads the most fanatical newspapers and that. And GB News, Daily Mail. And he talks in metric, and I can't for the life of me work it out. You know, it's cherry pick. We all cherry pick. We all do it, don't we?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean. So.
But yeah, so my week was really good. It's nice to be home though, because it literally feels like I haven't been home in 2 weeks, even though I popped home for a few hours. But I'm home now.
She's home. She's here.
Need to get back into routine.
You know what? What I don't like about her being back in her own house, I can't do fry-ups in the morning, which is good for me at the moment because I know I'm fry-up.
Last night I want to get home knackered. I want to go to bed, and he's like, "Oh, can I do a fry-up in the morning?"
Not until I get up and not until I'm hungry.
No, that sounds. You made me sound really selfish then.
Well, you are a little bit. Come on.
Why?
We all are, even me.
But why am I selfish in that situation?
Because you're saying I only want to smell it when I'm hungry.
Yeah, but no.
It is your house, so fair enough. I mean, it's like, do you know what? She hates the smell of weed as well. She can't stand.
I don't like
she was so relaxed about it because she knew it'd give me a bit of sleep. Even the other day, they was chatting here and I had a box there. I was even skinning up and she knew. She was all right with it. I'd smoke it out there. A couple of days later, because she smelt it and she went in the mood to smelling it. Boy, I don't think I've ever smoked. I haven't smoked one since it. That was about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Like, I mean, I'm staying down in the ghetto and smoking it now. I'm not coming up the hill anymore.
That's what you should do. But then his reaction is like, "Oh my God, Dad, that stinks." What? No. It isn't me because
it isn't me.
I only had a bit.
Park from half an hour ago.
No, I only had it like 6 hours ago. Oh yeah, it is you then.
She's like previous life. You know what she was, didn't you? Heathrow Airport, one of them cocker spaniel sniffer dogs, man. I spent in a previous life, yeah, sniffing out all the people taking all the gear through the customs and that. Definitely, most deaf, 100%. Well, 99%. Anyway. We don't know if reincarnation is actually true, but it could well be. It could be.
If it is, then I was. Right? If it is, then I was.
Definitely, 100%. So that's it.
So there, that's been our 2-week update.
How long have we chatted for you?
23 minutes, so we better wrap it up.
Is that wrap it up already? That goes quick, doesn't it? But listen, we're gonna have to buff this.
Yeah, this was more of a catch-up podcast.
Yeah, we'll say
because for us it's been like a week and a half since we've done a podcast, because the last one we did quite in advance because we done it when we was in America. So yeah, we are a little bit delayed, and it feels like we haven't been on in ages, even though we're trying to get our once a week, which we're just a little bit late. But so yeah, today was a little bit of a catch-up week. So
listen, what we're going to say before we go, all our regulars, give us a topic to talk about, because if you're the regulars and you listen, you put in, say anyone, you don't have to listen to all of them, listen to like at least half of them, like or whatever, and you're regular. Whoever you might be, I don't know if you know.
I do know. I don't have a phone,
obviously, and so I don't know.
I do know a few.
Ask them, or if you're listening to this,
I'm sure we know all of them.
Send her to send. Not me, obviously. I've got phone. Suggestions, a topic, any topic you can think of that we can talk about. It doesn't matter, even though she's not too sure about a couple of topics that we're going to talk about together.
Well, I'm sure they wouldn't ask for some dodgy topics.
What's a dodgy topic, though? It could be anything. Dodgy is only in the.
What?
In the beholder of the person, isn't it? It's like beauty, isn't it? Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Dodginess is not high the beholder, isn't it? You know what I mean? But for some people, going out shoplifting is not dodgy. It's just sharing out the cake. For some people, it's really dodgy, isn't it? You know. Now, there's other things that 99% of us agree are dodgy. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, okay. There's always a few that say, "No, it's not dodgy." What? Yeah, they're laughing. Yeah, no.
Yeah, but you just like disagreeing with people, though.
No, not for certain things.
Yeah, some things. Something I think you actually don't.
I don't agree with rape and pillage, for example, right? And nor do 99.99. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's certain things that we don't agree with, but most other things are black and white, aren't they? Well, they're grey, shall we say? So,
anyway,
all the regulars come up with a topic that we can talk about, and we tell us a couple of days before, maybe the next 3 or 4 days, and then we can work on it. Maybe do a little bit of research.
A little bit of planning.
No, we can't do a bit.
No, you don't like planning. It's off the cuff.
It's got to be off the cuff. Whatever we think of that subject, and it's got to be the truth, unfiltered. Like I've come here and thought, look, I haven't even been in the bathroom today yet.
Unfiltered. We haven't even spoken about this, by the way.
The hairpiece doesn't mean anything.
Oh, Dad.
Yeah.
It's not the best. It's looked a lot better before.
Yeah, of course, because
he's got a fringe, Dad.
Oh.
You got a fringe. I think
no, it's all over.
You need to wash it. It's a bit greasy.
I've already washed it this month, man. She washes her hair more than once a month. She's crazy, man.
What? I just wash it every other day.
Listen, once a season's about right for me.
I'm coming,
You're
Papa.
supposed to wash hair anyway.
On that note, JJ needs his mama.
JJ, you've been stung. You could have come because it was about you.
Yeah, it was about you.
Do you want to quickly
come and say hi?
You want to say hi to the camera?
Come.
But no, you know what?
He's got clothes on.
Yeah, good.
Come say bye.
No, that's when he does it. When he's got clothes on, isn't it?
Look, who's that?
Mama.
And Papa. Bappé.
And does Bappé know best?
So Bappé knows best.
Having new friends.
Yeah.
Right, bye guys.
See you later.
See you soon.